Hey y'all, this is Who All Coming, the Kinfolk Podcast. I am MaroonedAssassin, and we got J Monet. Hey.
Hey,
All right, good. Well, you already know the first question of every night. How many stars?
and you already know you go first. You look cute in your little hat though.
Thank you, thank you. I'm going to give this week a four. A four. So remember, y'all, I was telling y'all we had planning coming up at work, so we are coming to the end of that, and now we're about to just start just going. I feel like you can overtalk stuff way too easily, especially in the technical world, right? Um, so now we're getting ready to do some work, so that's the exciting part, right? That's work. Yeah. Right? But at home, right? I bought a car. Yeah, a new car. My other car was on its last leg. Yes, it was ahead of my timeline that I wanted, but when it gotta happen, right? But because I was ready for it, preparing for it, whatever in advance, I was able to buy me a new car and it didn't just like, choke me, whatever. So that's new, exciting, fun, loving it. So, and it's fancy too. It's fancy, y'all. I mean, I didn't really came up. Mm, anyway,
Luxury,
and
luxury.
then, yeah, right. And then, so, obviously you may have noticed I am sporting some wing gear. I just went to the wing game last night. Had a blast. They were really playing, and I mean, I just think about it. I've been going to these games for like probably the last 3 years and stuff, whatever. And the team that I saw the very first time that I went to a game is not there. So this, I mean, and it's been steadily getting better. Like I am into them more than I am the Cowboys. Don't tell my daddy. Don't tell me daddy. But it's just where we are. It was fun, lots of fun. So a four. Yeah, I will say a four. Oh, and no, I'm gonna say four. Yeah, I'm gonna say four.
And what?
What about you, twin?
Mm. I'm gonna say okay, so we have to back it up though, because it's been like 3 weeks since we recorded. So yes, last week was a four. Uh, so I think last time we actually got together, talked whatever was the reunion,
Yeah,
which is
the 11th.
the 11th, okay. But we haven't sat down for this type of situation. Uh, I guess since then, actually. So I want to say if I'm adding in the reunion, which also had a vacation week in there for me, I'm gonna give it a three. And that's just me, the pacifist that I am.
Pacifist.
Yes. Hmm.
Okay, yeah.
But
I don't know. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was, don't tell me what I am. I was also at the game.
I said I loved it.
Okay. I was also at the game last night, and it was the Wings versus the Liberty, and I
Mm-hmm.
have a fondness for the Liberty. Okay, so a couple of
She
times,
forgot who she's supposed to be repping.
a
That's
couple
what
of
I had
times,
heard.
me, where was Ellie the elephant at? Okay, where was she at? That's where I want to know. Do they not travel with the team? Probably,
I know, right?
because
And then
I
now
was
I'm
like,
thinking about it, I haven't seen any of the other team mascot.
But
Um,
no, they had other mascots going because it was Lightning's. Now this is T here, or maybe it's not T. We gonna see. But there were like 4 or 5 other team mascots there to celebrate Lightning's birthday, which is the Wings mascot. And then you would think that Ellie would be there because
and
all
that's
the
what I said.
mascots getting together.
Maybe because they were playing New York, she didn't want to, bring them because she knew that they wasn't gonna be on the best of terms. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
That just seems really shady. So I'm going to like check social medias. Maybe they was beefing and we don't know. Maybe. But
Yeah.
I do want to try and I don't think I noticed Lightning the last game that I went to, so I did notice her this time, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, she's cute.
I would hope
Yeah.
so. It was her birthday
It was her
celebration.
birthday celebration. So I did notice her. So I was like, okay, well, I can look into her, but I don't think that she's gonna give me everything that Ellie gives me. I'm so sorry, girl. I am so sorry. I like the Liberties as a team, but I love Ellie. Okay. I really do. I really do, girl. I follow her on TikTok, girl. She got TikTok. Does Lightning have a TikTok? Girl, don't look like that. It's something behind you.
I don't know what it's supposed to be because my son is supposed to be in the bed, so I don't know what's going
Mm,
on with that.
back to the
Mhm.
program.
Back to the program. Back to the
Okay.
program.
Yeah, so back
Okay.
to my conspiracy theory about
Okay.
Ellie and Lightning having
Like,
beef.
I mean, I don't know that they do. I just think it's not common practice for the team to bring their mascot on away game.
I mean, okay, that is your theory. Okay. That's yours.
Okay.
And I have mine. Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay.
That's what we're going
All
with.
right then.
But anywho, yeah, so the game was good. I feel like to
They were
some
robbed. Yes, they were. They
so to
robbed.
some extent we're watching two different games, it feels like. To some extent.
What do you mean? Whatever do you mean? They were robbed.
I mean, when they called the foul and you was like, that's not a foul. And I was like, but she didn't plant her feet. So they called it. Good call, ref. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like I was like, but that was the
You
only
talking
thing.
about one call?
That was one call, but that was one that y'all was contesting also. Y'all was like, mm-mm. Now that one where Brianna but I saw the game. I watched it. Okay, I watched it today with Scotty because I was like, yeah, now towards the end, it was just foul after foul after foul. The fouls wasn't them the game because they won by
Man.
1 point.
Mm.
But I was like, but then they watched it
Oh,
back.
spoiler alert, by the way. Go ahead.
Yeah. But they watched it back and I was like, okay, they showed like three different angles. On two of the angles, you didn't see any contact. There was one angle where you did see like where the back of her arm hit like her lip or something like that, and that caused her to fall. So I was like, oh, okay. But
Her
you could tell,
lip. I mean, she can't help it. Them lips stick out 3 fucking feet.
but there was contact, okay? So there was that. Do I believe it was a flop? Yes. But I mean, y'all, because when they did the replay at the game, it was like they showed the angle where there was no contact. So you're
No
like,
contact
so she just
whatsoever.
like blew on her way. I don't understand.
Right.
But other than, I mean, so yeah, so that was only when I was like, well, okay, now, okay,
Hmm.
okay. But other than that,
Yeah.
I had a good time. They nachos was hidden. Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
it
it
was like
was. I hadn't had the nacho before, and I was like, okay, I could do that again.
that man was like, "You want everything on?" I said, "Yeah, we want everything
Yeah.
on there."
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Whatever
Uh-huh.
come with it, I want it all.
Yeah.
And
But
then,
now that I've had them, I would still take off the onions because I don't do raw onion like that, but or
ain't bother
maybe
me.
light. But otherwise,
Ain't bother me.
I did
Okay,
eat
I
them
mean, that
though.
was good.
They was good.
That
They
was
was
good.
good. Yeah. So
So
I mean, it was a good night. All in all, it was a good night, and I'm glad we went because it was postponed. And at first, I was like, I don't know. But because I had bought the tickets ahead of time and stuff, they just rolled everything over and they made it easy for me. So I was like, okay, why not?
yeah, no, I mean, it was yeah. So it was nice. I did enjoy the game. I want to say like, but in that time frame from the reunion till then, nothing really happened. Yeah. We are at the end of summertime. It is,
Yeah,
as of
I mean,
today, July 21st. So kids go back to school. So I'm like, we got to get these schedules ready. Your baby
hmm
starts school for the first, he's going to
first
kindergarten, right?
time. Yep, going to kindergarten
So
because they say you can get pre-K, whatever, free in
three
certain
and four
districts
and
and
all
stuff,
that.
whatever.
Yeah.
But
Y'all got to pay.
there are stipulations. We would have loved to have paid. I'd have been fine with that, but they wouldn't do that. No. But anyway, first world problem. So
Yeah.
it was just up to us to get him ready for kindergarten, and that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
We'll do that. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
no.
excited. I'm excited. I started getting the emails and messages from the school, and at first I was like, "Who is this?" Oh yeah. You
Do y'all
started
have
getting
a
them?
joint email account or no?
Nah.
See, we made a fam I don't know why. But we made a family email account. So now we move like our subscriptions and everything to it. So it just makes it more convenient. And then when like the school get a hold of us, whatever, we both have it like the Gmail linked to both of our phones so we can see the email. So it'll be like, did you see that? Like, yeah, are you gonna respond? I guess, so
I mean,
it
I guess
makes it
that makes
easier.
sense because now both of you are on top of it. It's not just one person
Not
got the
just
email.
me.
So we just put both emails.
Yeah, but they tend to pick one person. Or they'll call one person. I think
Well, it's not
this
possible to call both at the same time.
yeah, but then that's like a bad mom because I don't answer the phone. But like the year that mama got sick, I was like, please call dad, please call dad, please call dad, please call dad.
I mean, but that is fair. No, no, that is fair because I feel like, a lot of times women have to go through everything and stuff, whatever, and they put themselves on the back burner and stuff, whatever, to make sure everything else is handled.
Mhm.
No, saying, hey, I am dealing with something on my own. I need to focus my attention on this. You can handle the offspring that are perfectly fine. That's fair. I think
No,
that's fair.
I literally was the school would call and I'd be like, have you tried his father? Have you tried dad?
Right. And if they don't want
Okay,
to call Jesus because I'm busy. No.
baby, baby. Hey.
I mean,
So
I no.
that's kind of like, but yeah. So trying to think. I'm trying to see what I'm looking forward to here lately besides school starting back. Ugh, Jesus.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I'm getting in some more pool time this summer,
I've been in the pool like the most this year than I have in the last few years, actually.
It's been a while.
Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
yeah. We went to the lake for the reunion.
I know,
That
right?
was that luckily the water was it's a man-made lake, so the
It was
water
a
was drained,
man-made
it was
lake, y'all.
clean, it
I
wasn't no
tried to
critters
tell her
nothing in there.
when we
Don't do
booked it, I
that
tried to
because
tell
I
her.
probably won't go back. But
It was a man-made
that
lake.
was
So it was
nice.
like a lake, but it was a pool,
It was a pool
if that
lake.
makes sense.
And I
Yeah.
stayed my happy ass in that part that I could stand up in and
Yeah,
could
of
see the
course.
bottom of. I was like,
Oh
There
yeah,
was
no, because I asked the lifeguard just to be on the safe side. I asked him, "Hey, so what's the deepest part of the lake?" And he said 20 feet. And I said, "I'm sorry." You said what now? And he said 20 feet. And I said, "Understood. Thank you." And I walked my ass off.
Now,
And I told the family.
why would you need a lake past 6 feet? But why?
Well, they were
If it's man-made.
they were doing the diving, and then like they had the thing where you can swing and jump on the pillow, and then you jump off, whatever. So you need enough cushion and stuff, whatever, for that. So I mean, for those, I get it because they had the super high dive. So the diving board that Jonathan and them were trying to get on, those were not the high board.
Girl, he wasn't trying to get on there.
I know, I know.
Cause my ass knowing I can't really swim. I'm like, yeah, go on and get on the little thing. Go under the
Mm-mm.
rope. Yeah, nah.
Mm-mm. Nah, I wasn't even nowhere near that discussion. Okay, they said 20 feet, and I said not for me, right? But her and what is it, Crazy Steve, Crazy Keith,
Keith, I think
whatever
that's to
his
Keith, yeah.
stage name is and stuff, whatever. He kept like going out there by like a couple of feet and stuff, and then he tried to get back and stuff whatever to up. I'm like, look now, stop making them lifeguards nervous, okay?
No, for real. Cause they like, can y'all
And one of them even blew the whistle on him, like, "Hey, yo, say, I mean, like, yeah, I'm
get your
like, tell
ass
him,
over
tell him
there where you can
again,
stand up at? Yeah.
you know." So, but we ended up having fun. It was a hot mess getting to the
Very
reunion, but
stressful. Very stressful.
it needed to
But the
happen.
shirts came out great. Like
They did,
we probably need to
yeah.
keep that design for the shirts.
we might, and I like those shirts. They were light. Although I got to get
Hmm.
mine back from cousin from Queen Bee when she get on here. Okay, but y'all, we got them shirts from Plot Twist Creations. She made those shirts, so just look her up.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Oh,
um,
I forgot to tell you. Well, not you, but y'all. I'll tell
tell the
y'all.
kinfolk, tell the kinfolk. I remember now. I remember
You
now.
remember that? Okay, you know what I'm about to say.
Yeah, I
Girl,
remember
what about what am I about to say?
now.
What am I about to say? Because you know.
uh,
Yeah,
Brilliant.
yeah, yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead, go ahead. You might as well tell
yeah.
them the channel they can catch you on.
Okay, so I am now affiliated with Twitch. You can catch me
Mm-hmm.
at,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's at J Monet.
Not at, I think.
It's J Monet.
It's
Well,
Jay
no,
Monet.
because some of my stuff is the J Monet or it's J Monet. So I am, but it's J Monet on Twitch. Pull up. I will have some giveaways coming
Mm-hmm.
here
Mm-hmm.
once I meet some of these goals I gotta reach.
I
And
know.
yeah, so um be giving away some merch and then some plot twist stuff. I just gotta let my collab partner know that I'm gonna be collabing with them.
I put to
But
say, did you let them know?
no, I think I'm just gonna buy the boxes and then to be like, it's actually for this.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, so
yeah, but
I'm affiliated.
yeah,
So now, like, it's one of the things that's kind of like where, okay, I'm affiliate. Now what? You
right.
know?
And they said, "Oh no, no, don't worry, we got stuff for you to do. We got stuff for you
Yeah,
to do."
I sent you the stream of like I'm like okay, so I need to start working on followers and people like okay, whatever. But that's one thing I got going on. So I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it is cool.
So
You know,
yeah.
you had a goal and you made it. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Hmm.
And it started with at the beginning of summer. You were like, okay, I really got to spend more time and actually get this goal, and you made it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the week I went on vacation, I was like, let me go ahead and start trying to get my stuff together. So I think I really, really, really trying to hit it like the last 3 weeks. Because my followers were already there. So the thing now would be like whatever. But anyway, so yeah, so that's one thing, which I think we should start
How long
putting.
have we been on summer? How long have y'all been on summer break?
They got out May the week of Jackson's birthday, so all of
Oh,
June.
that's right. Yeah, that's right. Because his birthday was like the last day.
His birthday's the last day of school. Yeah,
Okay.
so all of June and then
Yeah.
July. But
Mm-hmm.
I was like
Gotcha.
that last vacation. I was like, oh, I'm doing 7 days of streaming, and I streamed for 7 days straight
And she
just to
did, y'all.
see.
And she did.
I did just to see. I drugged it with me a couple of days, I think. So
It was fine.
well, yeah, no, we have fun playing. It's whatever. But yeah, so that's also contributing to the three because it's kind of like okay, now what? But
Yeah.
we're here, so
I mean, that's fine. So that just means, you got to hit like I think 25 days in a month, so that's
25
fine.
days in a month, that's gonna be a lot. I feel like I will be having the kids
I think they
streaming.
have one smaller, like 6 days first, and then, so. But yeah, that's coming up, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next we got to get you on TikTok so that way you can do both. You know what I'm
Yeah, y'all be doing too much. I mean, hold on. I gotta do what and the what? Because I'm an old millennial. At this point, now we're old millennials.
Who's we? You had it
Okay.
right when you said the single, you said I. That was for you. Yeah, that you had it right. I ain't claiming it. As I sip on my wine.
As you're older than I am, still older than
By
me.
21 minutes, don't you forget it. But I'm not old.
Never will. Never will. Okay.
Nope.
Okay, well, I
Mm-mm.
love that for you. One thing I kind of wanted to talk about is getting older. Like,
Gotta get
did you know,
no blues.
baby, for real? Because I was like, because me and my chat, we besties, or whatever. So I was like, let me know like the struggles of what being a woman at like a 10-year gap or whatever. Just what we got to deal with because I'm like, what more do we have to deal with? You know
What
what I'm saying?
more? God damn it. I do feel
What
that. Like,
more do
what
you want from me?
else?
So we don't really,
What do
according
you
to,
want from me?
I don't know that song.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Okay. But according
Somebody out there
to,
gonna know it.
or nobody will.
Don't be a hater. According to
Lachata,
uh-huh, uh-huh.
life begins at 20. So from 20 to 29, we're building a life.
Mm-hmm.
From age 30 to 39 is the juggling everything decade. And then something for us to look forward to, girl. From 40 to 49, midlife changes. You want to know what our future holds?
Mm-hmm. I think
Um,
so.
Perimenopause begins for many. Sleep problems, I got that already. That's okay. Hot flashes for some. Mood changes, brain fog, low energy, libido, changes in libido, wrinkles and visible aging,
That's what happens when you're in your 40?
teenagers leaving home, career plateau or pivots, caring for elderly parents, loss of loved ones, reevaluating life goals. So that's from 40 to 49.
I'm always reevaluating my life
Okay,
goals,
let me
so
see. Okay, let's see what 30 to 39 is. Let's see where we should be at right now. Okay? Right now we should be career growth and leadership. Okay. Raising children. Okay. Caring for aging parents. Okay. Marriage challenges or divorce. Not in this address.
okay.
Infertility or pregnancy complications. Weight becoming harder to lose. Slower metabolism. Hormonal changes. Balancing work, family, and personal goals. Financial stress, mortgage, childcare. Uh, Feeling behind compared to peers, and then identity beyond motherhood or careers. Okay. Okay. That's what we should be going with. So that's what we should be dealing with right now. Okay. So for all those moms and people out there, if you're dealing with all these things and you're between the age of 30 and 39, it's okay.
Mhm.
That's that's par for the course. Let's see, 50 to 60. Menopause, bone density loss, heart health becomes more important. Joint pain, weight redistribution, right? Bleh, I can read, shut up. Weight redistribution, empty nest for many, retirement planning, possible divorce or widowed at 50 and 60.
Is that twice though?
Yeah, it's like, look, y'all made it 10 years. I don't know if y'all make it 10 more. Uh,
Right.
becoming a grandparent for some. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Rediscovering hobbies and independence, increased focus on health screenings.
I kind of want to know where she's getting these numbers from, like, because is that it?
Generally, between this time frame, this is what women are dealing with. There's no like numbers of like, oh, this many people are going to be divorced or whatever. This is just what you're dealing with as a woman from 60 to 69. Oh, sorry, from
Mhm.
50 to 59. From 60 to 69, do we want to look that far ahead or no?
I mean, we might as well since we're here.
All right. So, retirement adjustments,
Mhm.
fixed income concerns, arthritis and chronic pain, vision and hearing changes, loss of friends and family, maintaining independence, grandparents' responsibilities. What are y'all responsibilities as a grandparent?
To
Do your
spoil
job.
the grandkid.
Do your jobs, okay?
Mhm.
Staying socially connected, preventing falls. Okay.
Wow.
Managing multiple medical conditions. Okay.
Mm, mm,
I'm
mm.
depressed now. I don't want to read
For
anymore.
real, I was like, it don't really sound like it gets
So,
better.
wait, okay, so hold on. Maybe I missed the good part. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Maybe it's the
You need to
building.
ask her. Well, damn, are there any good things about
I
getting
mean,
older?
okay, so look, so from age 20 to 29, which we're past, so that was like the beginning of the life, girl. College career decisions, Student loan debt, financial independence, dating and heartbreak, finding healthy relationships, career competitions, work-life balance, pressure to marry, pressures to have children, fertility concerns for some, um, health issues may become more apparent, learning boundaries, friendship changings, and burnout. So, what's the good thing about being a woman? Like
That's what I'm saying.
let,
Like,
uh,
I
let me
feel
ask the band list. Hold on.
because I'm like, yeah, something, makes sense, right? You get out of high school, you've been going to college, you've been hanging with different groups, you've been exposed to different groups and stuff, whatever, whether you go to college or straight into the workforce, right? So that makes sense, right? I got to figure out who I am, I got to figure out what I want to do. So the career thing makes sense, and
Okay, do you
the
want to
kid
hear
thing.
the men's list?
All right, yeah, let's figure out what they got to go through.
All right. So from age, we're gonna start from 20 to 29. From 20 to 29, starting career, student loan debt, financial independence, dating and finding long-term relationships, learning healthy communication. They don't learn communication until they're 20 to 29. Anyway,
Not
um,
surprised.
pressure to have it all together, career competition, building credit and savings. Oh, they men got to worry about that, but not the women. Anyway,
Yeah, mm-hmm.
fear of failure. Oh, okay, mental health and loneliness. Really,
I,
really. Okay, sorry. Balancing work and social life, learning to ask for help. That's from 20 to 29. Now I'm gonna need the men. Like I've known some 50 to 60 that have not mastered that list yet. So
Lord
let's see. Let's see.
Jesus.
Let's see. Okay, 30. Okay, so now 30 to 39. Let's see. It's career advancement, supporting a family for many. Marriage challenges. Why is marriage gotta be a challenge? Anyway, sorry. Anyway, parenting responsibilities. Oh, they do put that on their list. Anyway,
Right.
financial pressure, mortgage, childcare, caring for aging parents, burnout, weight gain, and slower metabolism, finding time for friendships, identity beyond work, pressure to be emotionally available while still providing stability. It's a lot of pressure. Anyway, so from 40 to 49, that's their midlife reflection. Where is that midlife crisis? Hold on. What do they say for women? Hold on. Midlife, hold
For
on.
women, I think it was like
A
40 to,
midlife changes is from 40 to 49. Okay, I'm sorry.
yeah,
So
because it's not a crisis for women. We just get through it.
we just
It's
gotta
not a
change it. We
crisis.
gotta deal with it. Okay,
Boom.
okay, so then from 40 to 49, it's called midlife reflection, reevaluating career goals, midlife crisis for some. Okay, so from 40 to 49. Midlife crisis, hormonal changes. Oh, testosterone gradually declines. Low energy, weight gain, hair loss. Some guys lost hair earlier than that, but all right, hair loss. Health concerns, blood pressure, cholesterol. Teenagers becoming independent, caring for aging parents, marriage changes. It doesn't say divorce or widowed on there. That's crazy.
Right.
Marriage
Right.
changes. Loss of close friends or family, wondering if life is on the path they expected. Okay, so then from
At what
50,
time? 40 to 50?
that is 40 to 49.
Okay, got it. Mm.
So then 50 to 59 is health and transition. Retirement planning. They're planning retirement 50 to 60. It's a
At
lot
50, I feel like
later.
that's too late.
That's a lot later. Retirement planning, increased health screenings, muscle loss, joint pain, low testosterone symptoms for some, empty nest. Oh, marriage slash or divorce. I'm sorry, empty nest, divorce or remarriage, becoming a grandparent for some.
But they
Uh,
don't get to be the widower? They don't. Okay, got it. They know they're gonna die early. Okay, got it. Go ahead.
Becoming a grandparent for some, career transition or retirement decisions, rebuilding hobbies and friendship. Okay. From 60 to 69, retirement and purpose. Adjusting to retirement, living on a fixed income, arthritis and chronic conditions, reduced strength and endurance, staying socially connected, caring for a spouse, grandparent responsibilities, maintaining independence, finding new purpose outside of work. That's from the ages of 20 to 70, guys. 20 to 70 for
Okay.
men.
Okay.
Hmm. It's
You
mm,
know,
mm,
I'm just gonna say it seems like for women, a lot of our changes or things that we can expect have been kind of stated as facts, right? Like these things are just gonna happen. You're gonna, you're gonna go through this and you're gonna do this. But for men, it seems like it's phrased as more as the mental load. There's gonna be pressure to do this, man, and
right.
you got to do this, and and they have a midlife crisis, whereas the women just go through a midlife change. Because baby,
Midlife
ain't
changes.
nothing. It's not gonna be a crisis. It's just gonna change. It is what it is. Um, but that's interesting. That is interesting. They also I saw a lot of things for it, like the financial burden, mortgage and making sure that they can support the family and stuff, whatever, and you didn't see that on the women's list. So that is interesting. What?
Okay, so I was scrolling back up to see the titles, and then like one of the things I saw is from age for women from age 10 to 19. I was scrolling, so I'm scrolling backwards. This is figuring out identity and figuring out goals, sexual harassment and unwanted attention, self-image and eating disorders, mental health struggles, anxiety, depression, school pressures, bullying and cyberbullying, first crushes and heartbreak, social media comparisons, peer pressure, hormonal mood swings, acne and body changes, puberty and periods.
That is 10 to 19, y'all.
This is horrible.
That's a lot. And
So
what are
then
the boys going through during that time?
let me
From
see.
10 to
Oh
19,
gosh.
while the women are dealing with their,
Okay, so from
hormones
10 to
and stuff.
19, men deal with puberty and rapid physical changes, voice changing, acne, body image concerns, comparing themselves to peers, pressure to be athletic or popular, peer pressure, that's the same thing like four times. Dating and rejection, mental health struggles, often hidden, pressure to fit in, school and career decisions, cyberbullying and social media pressure.
Make me sick.
Okay. Okay, I mean, okay.
But my thing is this, they make it seem like women are not under those same pressures, but we're also dealing with all the hormonal stuff.
Right, which is a proven fact.
And that's the only thing, like this makes me mad because like over half of their list is just dealing with pressure. You
Well,
know what I'm saying?
I think it's also good to note because it's like a lot of the pressure is like internalized. So if we don't think of their like emotional struggles that they might be dealing with, then we would assume that they don't have them. So maybe that is why, because everybody's not gonna deal with the same struggles and issues as far as a guy goes, but every female is gonna go through hormonal changes and PMS and whatnot, unless there's something else underlying going on. So, I mean, I
Yeah.
guess that is, you know, I guess guys we haven't. I mean, we should care about men's mental health. We really should.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that at from the age of 10 to 19, it was going to be all that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But at least they don't have to worry about sexual harassment and,
Right.
but hey.
Right. And my thing is this, the sexual harassment is on the girl list. Okay, so who
Which
is it from?
men also have to, but yeah, but men also have to worry about that. We can't say that they're not, sexually harassed or get unwanted attention just because they're men. It's just they put that on the list for us, whereas it's not on the list
Mm-hmm.
for women. But I mean for men. So that's just kind of okay. Okay.
I mean, I
Uh,
don't know. I feel like that's a very rigid patriarchal list, right? So the men a lot of pressure, which and I'm not saying that they don't go through this and stuff, whatever, but men have a lot of pressure to provide. They deal with a lot of pressure from the outside, influences and stuff, whatever. They've got to worry about, advancing in their careers and stuff, whatever. And for women, a lot of it, I want to say if I heard correct, most of those lists in every category were things that they couldn't control. Their body hormone changes, menopause, all this other stuff, whatever
Hmm.
that they're, having to deal with on top of caring for, relatives. And that was on both lists,
Career
men and women,
advancements and all that. Yes,
You
I
know what I'm
mean
saying?
like the list essentially it's it's more of an internalized list for men because I feel like you don't think about because I didn't think about the stuff that they would be going through at that age. I'm like, oh, okay, well, women go through this, this, and this, and that sucks. But it's like, oh, well, men have pressure behind this and pressure behind that, which
But that's another
is
thing. That's what I'm saying, though. They act like women don't have to worry about the pressure of being popular, too, though. They don't have to worry
hmm
about the peer pressure and their body images and stuff, whatever, too. So I just find it odd that it was mentioned on the men's list, but it wasn't even mentioned on the women's list. At that age, they're in the same schools. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
So, like, it's not like it's only for one side.
yeah. No, that's one of them things that's kind of like, well, now I know, so I'll be looking into it. I was more like getting a kick out of oh, this is what I have to look forward to. Yay.
hmm
But then I
Oh,
have,
wait, that was 10 to 19. So that means your son just started all of that.
yeah, so I need to be like aware of his mental, basically.
Uh-huh.
What
Uh-huh.
like that when we do those the check-ins, hey, what happened in school today? Well, what's going on with you mentally, emotionally? What's going on?
Yep. Yep. Anything interesting happened today?
Hmm.
Because I
And I'm
heard
going.
apparently the trigger question is what you do or what you learned today at school or something like that. Like, or did you have a good day at school? That apparently is not a
That's not
good
gonna get
question
you.
to ask.
Okay.
I don't know.
But I
I'm
mean,
not a PhD at all.
I'll be sure and ask, Jackson those questions at 10 and not ask Julia at 15,
I know, right?
about
Yeah.
her emotional, like,
Yeah.
like
She's just doing up the
that's,
hormones.
it's just hormones. It's, you know what? They're gonna even out, they're gonna drop, they're gonna, whatever.
Right. Take
It's
some
just,
vitamin and scram, like
yeah. So
I just that's
that
crazy.
was, yeah. So I'm like, okay, well, that was, I mean, it was kind of interesting to see where we are as like and it's again very generic where we are, where we should be, or where we're going to be in like the next 10 years. And this is
Yeah.
just the one list that I went through. And I mean, I'm sure there's plenty more, but just the comparison when you do them side by side is like,
That's wild.
okay,
That's
okay,
wild. Yeah. Anyway,
well,
not to invalidate it, but that's wild.
yeah, I mean, hey, men,
Just to start
what
your
about the
sentence.
men's struggles, okay? What
I
about
mean,
that?
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the last time I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna. Mm-mm.
I mean,
But yeah, so
yeah.
never will I do that plight. But anyway, would you rather experience 1 month of pregnancy or 1 month of getting kicked in the groin every day?
Pregnant. Well, originally I was gonna say pregnancy, but you know what? If it's just
Well,
one kick,
you know what? The first month of pregnancy, they count it from conception. So you don't really have any symptoms for the first like 2, 3 weeks, maybe. So no symptoms for 3 weeks. And then just have 1 week of just depending on if you're having a boy or girl. Well, you don't even know at that point. Pregnancy kind of, I don't know. I was sick as fuck with Jackson. With Julia, I wasn't sick at all. I didn't know I was pregnant so 3 months. So I do 1 month of pregnancy.
but what if it's not the first month?
Ooh, if it's the last month, oh fuck no. Cause I think when I was pregnant with Jackson, it was May, and I was like, I do not want to be pregnant anymore. And it wasn't even like the summer heat yet, summer heat. I was like, I don't do summer. Mm. No,
Yeah,
my
because
thank you.
I want to say the last trimester for us, he was just eating and putting on pounds, so it was real easy for her. She didn't have a whole lot of
No,
morning
they're
sickness and
heavy
all that
as
other
fuck the
stuff.
last month.
That's true, but it don't have to be the last month. It could be the fifth month. It could
Okay,
be,
so
you know,
what are you going? And then we talking about
pregnancy,
like
pregnancy,
steel toe boots to the groin.
pregnancy.
Okay,
I'm not trying to shatter my pelvic floor. No, pregnancy.
okay. Hold on. My list just disappeared. Hold on. Okay. Then would you rather have to find something in a woman's purse or something in a man's garage?
First,
Garage, because there's no way you're finding that shit in the purse. And then
I'm just dumping it out.
plot twist is not even in the purse.
It's not even in the
It's not
purse.
even
I knew
there.
you were gonna say
No,
that.
it's in the other purse that I changed it out of. My bad.
I
Okay.
know, right?
So no, it's not even in there. Uh, would you rather always have to choose where to eat or never get a vote? Ooh, that's a hard one.
I know.
Because I hate making decisions, but also I would like to give some input on these decisions. Okay. Um, I'm gonna say I'd rather never make a choice because I'm gonna tell the person that I'm going with, um, oh, I like this or I like this, and if you pick shit that I don't fucking like, that's your motherfucking ass.
Right. Clearly you don't want to eat. Now I think and for that reason I was like I'm going to make the decision because I'll be
You're
trying to
gonna
do
pick
some
stuff you
different
like.
stuff.
Oh, okay.
Right. You
Okay, yeah,
know?
because sometimes I'll be like, oh, I want to try something different, and it's like, but this person only
Hmm.
eats chicken nuggets.
Or I'm
Okay.
trying not to do right, right. There
Yeah,
is a guy
no.
at work that does that. He only eats chicken nuggets and like if they go to a
And French
restaurant,
fries.
it's tenders and fries every time, no matter where
Girl,
they at.
that's my ideal. I'm like,
Yeah.
girl, pick something different. And she's like, girl, I had fish the other day. You'd be so proud of me. I was like, girl, oh my gosh. Okay,
Nobody
girl.
saw it. It don't count. It don't
No,
count.
for real. Where the
No.
pictures? Where the pictures?
I
Okay,
almost
so
said her name. It don't count. Nobody saw it.
right. Would you rather wear Spanx all day or a suit and tie in 100-degree weather? I'm gonna say Spanx because baby, I'm not wearing shit else with the motherfucking Spanx because that's gonna be hot than a motherfucker.
And my thing is, like, they have different kind of material for suits. You could wear that,
A
but
linen suit
also, no, I didn't say
with a
linen.
tie.
It said
I mean,
suit.
well, it says suit and tie, and a linen suit is a suit, so you could get away with that,
I
but
wear
you
Spanx and
don't
tank
pair
top
that
and
with a
shorts.
tie.
Mm-mm.
Okay, would you rather spend 3 hours shopping or 3 hours in a Home Depot? Oh,
I think aren't they the same?
you're shopping for both. Whose money we spending for 3 hours though? I mean, if it's not my money, I go anywhere. It don't matter. I can find some paint samples. Can go ahead make it
Like, you know what?
work.
I have been meaning to get me some more trees for the
Right.
backyard.
Do I have a project or not? Because if I ain't got a
Right.
project, then I'd rather do something else. Would you rather lose every argument but know you're right or win every argument but still apologize? Ooh.
Can the
Ooh.
apology be, I'm sorry I was right? Sorry you were wrong. Sorry you put us through this exercise in futility.
No.
No,
Just no.
I got
Cannot.
hiccup.
Mm, just no. Okay, whatever.
Then what's your
W-
answer? Would you rather?
would I rather lose every argument but know I'm right or win every argument and still apologize? I would rather win every argument and still apologize because I would be doing, I'm sorry we had to go through all this, but don't
That's
you
what I
see how this
said.
works
That's what I
out
said.
better?
I'm sorry you made us go through this exercise in fragility.
Don't you
Like,
see that this is actually better? This is where the couch should
right. I'm
go.
sorry you made me point out the reasons that you're wrong. Like, anyway, yeah. Go ahead.
Would you rather explain why you're upset or figure out why your partner is upset?
Ugh. Mm. I'm not trying to figure out nothing. I'll tell you. If you ask me, I'll tell you.
But then you're implying that I'm upset though. I would rather I'll be like, what's wrong with you? And I still be okay. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm fine.
Hmm. 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 Would you rather? Deal with a woman's PMS for a week or a man's fantasy football season for 4 months. Bitch, fantasy football. PMS ain't nothing for the week.
Yeah, but that's 4 months
A
compared to
fantasy
one
football?
week.
A fantasy football?
Yeah, it'd be intense.
And and in those 4 months, you don't have to deal with PMS?
Yeah.
Bitch, sign me up.
But you got to hear about the draft, about the trades, about the who played what. Oh my
Girl, with
God,
me
this
and my
guy's on the injury
ADHD, I'll
list.
be like, who's that again? Oh, yeah, yeah, we like that one, right? We do? Hmm. Okay.
Hmm.
Do, do.
I mean, when you put it that way,
Hmm.
you can
Um,
decide how much you actually absorb. Yeah, okay.
I mean, I don't get to decide how much I absorb this money. Would you rather always have to choose? Oh no, hold on. Would you rather um have your significant other ask, "What are you thinking about?" every hour, or "Do I look okay?" every hour? I'd rather "What are you thinking about?" I think that would be better.
That's what I'm thinking about. I'll be
Do I
fishing
look
for
okay?
compliments every hour.
You know, I'm like, I know I look okay. You're good. Would you rather have to decide I'm sorry. Would you rather have to decode I'm fine or explain nothing's wrong what nothing wrong actually means?
Explain what nothing wrong actually mean.
Hmm.
Um,
I could explain I'm fine, but what I'm not gonna explain is it's fine. Because at that point, I'm not fine, but it's gonna be handled. Okay.
right. I
No, it's fine.
think,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
okay,
It's fine.
but how? How define? How
It's
define?
fine. Oh, it's fine. Oh, it's fine. Yeah. So, that's actually all of them that I have, I think.
I just don't want to decode anything. So if the opposite answer is for me explaining, then fine. That's what I do. But
Oh, this is a parenting question. Would you rather answer why 300 times a day or hear mom or dad every 2 minutes? I have to deal with both. I have both.
yeah,
Okay. I have both. What would I rather deal with? Hearing mom and dad. Because you know what? Hearing mom and dad doesn't mean I have to answer. Yeah. But why? Then they look at you like, well, why?
yeah.
Why is the sky
Um,
blue?
right.
Which one you want?
I think hearing the mom
No,
every
okay.
2 minutes because at least then there's a break. You're not asking me because I feel like 300 questions. You asking them back to back rapid fire.
You have to.
And I'm about to drop kick you. So at least if you do the mom every 2 minutes, there's a pause and break. I can hide. I can go do something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that one.
Would you rather only communicate through emojis or only communicate through grunts?
Emoji.
Mm-hmm. 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 Would you rather have to explain offsides in football or explain contour and makeup?
Offside in football.
Hmm. I gonna like be honest and tell you I don't understand either. So okay.
I
Probably
think
I'll
I
probably
know
be further
contour. I don't.
I
I know
probably could
offside.
get
I
further with
think I
makeup.
know
Yeah.
contour. So
Yeah. Yeah. Well, isn't offsides where like they line up and then somebody off the side? Okay. Um, would you rather wear heels all day or steel toe boots all day?
boot.
Steel toe boots. 'Cause my balance between yeah.
Right?
Boots.
Heels all day? Nah, boot. And steel toes. I feel like there are certain boots that you put on, you be like, man, these some hardcore road stompers, like, and you can't help but, stomp a couple of times as you walking and stuff with it. When you sit down, I feel like you would get those with that. Timberlands is one, but I feel like the steel toe also. Hmm.
Okay, so Now this is all on my list because other ones are kind of weird, but yeah. Anyway, so I feel like that's tonight's episode.
Yep, yep. All right, y'all. This has been Who All Coming, the Kinfolk Podcast. I'm Marooned Assassin, and we had Jay Monet. Good night.
Bye.
I'm in it like a tattoo. The way you wear that dress, they gonna attack you. Way you look at me, baby.